Welcome back, Savages, to another video. In this video we're going to be unboxing a new Planetwatch Type 4 sensor called the TeraBee IN5. So in this video, as well as unboxing the actual contents of the box, we're going to be comparing that with an existing Type 4 sensor called the Atmotube Pro. And then finally what we're going to do is hook it up to a power monitor to see how much power consumption it's got. So firstly, just before we unbox it, I just want to give you some information on shipping and purchase. I purchased this from a website called TEA Group, and I'll leave a link in the description to this product so you can go and have a look at it. Just be aware that if you're based in the UK, as well as the price you pay for the sensor online, there's also going to be an import fee, so just bear that in mind. So without further ado, let's go ahead and unbox it. So first of all, these are the readings that this sensor is capable of measuring. So you've got PM 1.0, PM 2.5 and PM 10, CO2, TVOC, temperatures and RH percentage as well. So when you open it, you get a link to their website for doing the setup, which is good, and there's a QR code there. They do provide a quick startup guide, which is nice to see. And there's some troubleshooting steps in the back. That's great. So on the left hand side we've got the sensor, and that's what it looks like. It's kind of made of plastic. You've got kind of cut out holes on either side here for ventilation. On the front you've kind of got a nice beehive style design, and there's a status LED just here. So on the bottom you've got some rubber stands just here on both sides, and then if we go to the back, there is just one port there, which is a USB-C, and that'll be for the power adapter. And that's about it. It's a lot smaller than the Aware Element sensor, which we don't talk about when it comes to Planetwatch. But yeah, there we go. So what else do we have in here? So you get a power adapter, and it's got multiple heads on there as well. So you've got different plug-ins that you can use depending on which country you're in, which is good to see. And then lastly what they do is give you a USB cable. So the USB cable will go into the adapter here. Other end is USB-C, and that'll plug straight into the back of the device. And that's about it. So next up, I just want to compare this IN5 sensor with another existing Type 4 sensor called the Atmotube Pro. So as you can see, fairly similar in size, quite compact. That one's obviously mains powered. This one is mains powered, but you can also run it off a battery all day, which is quite portable. Now what I intend to do is actually replace this Atmotube with one of these sensors. And the reason I want to do that is because the Atmotube, to get this working, you have to actually pair it with a mobile phone. And that combination is quite unreliable. Often every day or every other day I need to kind of restart the Planetwatch app because it's lost connection with the Atmotube, and there's been problems with it throughout the time I've actually owned it. And the final straw really for this was that the phone that it was connected to ended up getting a battery bulge as well, so it could be quite dangerous. So I just want to get rid of the Atmotube completely out of the equation, and I'm going to replace it with this. This is all self-contained. It sends the streams over Wi-Fi. There's no mobile phone required. Once it's in situ, it should just work. It's a bit like the Kytera sensor they have. Once it's plugged up and connected to the Wi-Fi, it just works. Basically set and forget, and that's what I want. So this is going to be the new Type 4 sensor I'm going to replace the old Atmotube with. And what you need to do if you're going to be using this one with an existing license, you can actually place a ticket with Planetwatch support, ask them to deactivate the Atmotube sensor. Once they've done that, the license is still intact and running, and then all you need to do is just add that license to this new sensor, and away you go. It's as simple as that. The last thing we're going to do in this video is connect this up to a power source and see how much power consumption it's got when it's switched on. Okay, so we're all ready to go. Got the power monitor plugged in right there. We've got the adapter ready with the USB-C cable plugged into the unit. Let's just go ahead and plug this in. So that's it, we've got everything plugged in. The unit started up. Now we're getting a flashing blue LED, which means it's in config mode and it's ready to connect to the internet. I have actually set this up, so it's just the initial state that it's in out of the box. So as you can see, it's using 1.4 watts of power, which is unbelievable. So you can ditch your phones and you can ditch your Atmotubes. You've got a unit here which is self-contained. It's going to be more reliable than the old Atmotube, and it's only using 1.5 watts of power. So there you go, savages. Just wanted to do an unboxing guide of this new Type 4 sensor for Planetwatch called the TeraBee IN5. And just to give an idea of power consumption and comparing it with the old Atmotube Pro. Anyway, savages, I hope you like this video. If you have any questions, please ask them in the comment section below. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you, savages, on the next one.